Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, the situation in Serbia or the province of Kosovo escalates in such a way that they want to draw in NATO and Russia. If you are not up to date or with what happened over there in the past few days, a group of armed Serbians, masked, blockaded a road. The Albanians from Pristina, the Kosovo police, came and engaged the armed people. One police officer was killed. I think one of these guys from the other side also was killed. Wounded. They went, barricaded themselves in a Orthodox Christian Orthodox monastery. Then somehow they disappeared. They ran away, and it seems like they crossed in Serbia and from Kosovo, where the police from Kosovo doesn't have authority. That's basically what happened, and they point finger at one another. The Serbs are saying that Albanians instigated that. The Albanians say no, you blockaded that road. Regardless, what's happening over there, they fought with one another, and Pristina, the Albanians from Kosovo, claim that Serbia and possibly Russia had direct involvement in all that. Now you know what that would mean. That would mean that NATO will have to step in and solve the problem once and for all. Now I have this article here coming from Associated Press from today, the 28th of September 2023. Kosovo accuses Serbia of direct involvement in deadly clashes and investigates possible Russian role. Well, I've been saying this for a year already, at least that some things will happen over there. We're going to have another war pretty soon. I gave it from 1 year and a half to 2 years. There's going to be a escalation, and this guy's going to start a war in the Balkans as well. Kosovo's interior minister on Thursday accused Serbia of direct involvement in weekend clashes and was investigating the possibility of Russian involvement in the violence that left 4 people dead and further strained relations between the former wartime foes. 1 Kosovo police officer and 3 gunmen were killed in Sunday's shootout between Serb insurgents and Kosovo police. Well, I was aware only 1 and 1 wounded. More died, and I know that some of these Serbians are in hospital in Serbia. 8 people were initially arrested, but 4 of them have been released from custody because of lack of evidence. How is that possible? Kosovo Interior Minister told the Associated Press in an interview that investigators were looking at evidence linking Russia, an ally of Serbia, to the armed assault. Russian weapons, other equipment, and documents suggesting Russian involvement were discovered after the day-long gun battle, he said. They claim could have been also some Wagner mercenaries involved. When in one of the worst confrontations since Kosovo declared independence from Serbia unilaterally, just said we're independent, screw you, but hey, the guys in Donbass can't do that to referendum, or the guys from Crimea, because why? Because we're good, they're bad. Serbia, all right, so about 30 masked men opened fire on a police patrol near the village of Banjska early Sunday. Then they broke down the gates of a Serbian Orthodox monastery and barricaded themselves inside with the priests and visiting pilgrims. This is like the 5th version of what's going on over there, coming from various sources. The violence further raised tensions in the Balkan region at a time when European Union and US officials have been pushing for a deal, blah, blah, blah. So, and I'm quoting, what we know for sure is that they, the insurgents, came from Serbia. And I'm quoting, some of them are Kosovo Serbs who have dual citizenship, Kosovo and Serbian citizenship, that, by our intelligence information, were trained in camps in Serbia. This is what that side said. Let's see what the other side says, right? We found some documents which led us to a suspicion that there were individuals coming from Russia too. For the equipment, we have evidence, but for the people, we still have only suspicion. Well, weapons, I don't know what kind of weapons the Serbs use, but I know they used to get some weapons from Russia as well, but we'll find out. Let's see what Serbia's President Vučić denied claims that Serbia was involved in the clash, saying the gunmen were local Kosovo Serbs who no longer want to withstand the terror, end quote, of Kosovo ethnic Albanian authorities. Vučić's statements have portrayed the gunmen as heroes, and a national day of mourning was held for the 3 killed Serbs in both Serbia and northern Kosovo, where they represent a majority, about 50,000 of them. So Serbia's chief negotiator with Kosovo demanded an independent investigation into the killing of the 3 Serbs gunmen, saying they were brutally executed after surrendering to Kosovo police. He said the Belgrade has witnesses and evidence, including photographs, but didn't make them public. He said that based on gathered evidence and drone footage, some of the assailants, who he referred to as terrorists, wore face masks throughout the operation. Even the members of the group who were arrested didn't know who they were, he said. So they are 8 high officials, so they are either high officials from the security sector of Serbia, or they might be directly coming from Russia itself. This is just whatever they think. We'll find out. It says they had 100 more uniforms. They were planning to recruit more people within the communities where Serbs live. Kosovo institutions would have to deal with the few hundred terrorists in a scenario which they planned. All right, well, the EU and the backing of the US has been brokering negotiations between the two sides, blah, blah, blah. Kosovo unilaterally declared independence in 2008, but Serbia has refused to recognize the move. Of course, you don't do it with the NATO bombarding you. That's why you never get evidence under interrogation, not interrogation, under, how do you call that, under torture. So yes, in 1999, the United States of America plus about 10 more countries bombarded Yugoslavia for what, 74 days or something? Destroyed bridges, infrastructure, some civilians, even some Chinese personnel from their embassy were killed, I think 4 of them in Belgrade. So after all this bombardment, what do you expect? They carved it however they wanted, and then these guys in 2008 said, yeah, we're independent, screw you. Very, very logical, right? Yeah, but when the guys in other countries, other regions do it, that's not good. Anyway, we'll see how they want to drag Russia into this. Problem is, Russia is not the same Russia of 1999, impotent. It's a different Russia right now and is in a bad mood. So it might help. I mean, I guarantee you they will have the Serbs. The problem is how. I made this claim a few times and I couldn't find the answer. Serbia is a landlocked country, doesn't have access to the Adriatic Sea. The only thing that it has to the Danube River. The Danube River, if it goes downstream, is going to be Bulgaria and Romania, and then it's going to be Ukraine and Romania as the border go. So the Russians cannot come up the Danube River with military personnel and boats to bring whatever they want to bring. And regarding the airspace, these guys closed their airspace to the foreign minister of Russia when he wanted to visit Serbia about a year ago or so. So again, how are they going to parachute weapons and ammunition and personnel? I have no idea yet. We'll see. Maybe they will just cross over and they say, screw you, shoot at our planes, we're going to bomb you. If things go that way, probably that's what's going to happen. But we'll see. I hope they don't get there. I hope that things calm down over there, and Serbia remains Serbia. Or yeah, you know what I mean. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.